Hi, I'm Mark Mancini with VRBO Outstanding. In this week's episode, we're going to talk about the importance of a business phone number, even vanity numbers, for your short-term rental. So stay tuned. So welcome back. This week's episode, we're going to talk about why you need to run your short-term rental with a business phone number and not just your cell phone. We're also going to talk about how you can get a vanity phone number and the different benefits that go along with a business phone system, a VoIP phone system or a cloud-based phone system that allows you to look professional. So let's start off with why you need a business phone and a business phone line. Now, in the old days, you had an analog line that plugged into the wall, and that was your business number. And it cost about $50 a month or so for that business line. But things have changed, okay? Many of you are running your businesses off your cell phone. And while that's fine, there's limitations, okay? For as low as $15 a month, you can have business phone service. Plus, you get additional benefits you can't get with your cell phone. So let's talk about that. Your guests should always be able to reach you. You never know what may happen. For instance, in last week's episode, we talked about how we had a smoke detector going off in the middle of the night at the Oasis. I got a phone call at 12:30, and I was able to address the issue and handle it. Now, I don't have a virtual assistant. I don't really believe in them. I want to be able to have the guest call someone who could actually solve problems, okay? So I want to be the one who they reach, or my wife. If I just give out my cell phone, it's only going to ring that one number, okay? My wife has a different cell phone number. I'm not going to give out multiple numbers and have the guest figure out who to call in various hours of the night. If there's an emergency at my short-term rental, I want to know about it immediately, okay? Plus, maybe it's a guest looking to book. Would you want the ability of them not being able to get in touch with you to preclude them from booking your property? I don't think so. You don't want to lose that week, right? So you also have the benefit of a professional looking phone number and answering type service. So I strongly suggest a business phone line and vanity number for your short-term rental. It's going to make the world of difference. Again, I think your guests need to know how to reach you 24 hours a day. Communication is key in this industry, which is hospitality, not real estate. And also too, I like to have myself look better than my competition, okay? My competition, for instance, may not have a phone number on their website, or if they do, it's someone's cell phone. So we have a vanity phone number. Now, we went with a toll-free, or if you're my age, you call them 800 numbers. Because of the demand, there's 800, there's 855, 833, 877, a whole bunch of others. So it's just a toll-free number. It's not that much more. It really is. It's pennies, okay? Or you can get a vanity number based upon your local area code. So I went to a place called Number Barn, numberbarn.com. You can go to other places as well, but this was a real large one. You could put in your area code, and it gives a list of phone numbers that are really easy to remember. For instance, 305-600-6000, okay, and some other ones. And yes, you're going to pay a premium anywhere from $20 to $100, and I've seen them up to several $100. But that's where you can go ahead and get numbers that are like 305-566-6666, which is really easy to remember, and I strongly suggest that. Plus, on their website, they let you search using wildcards. Now, why is that important? I wanted to distinguish our main wedding venue and short-term rental venue, the Oasis. So we put in Oasis, spelled out as you would on your phone, and put wildcards in there. So for instance, it would look for a number in front and the back, a number in the front, a number in the back, etc. And sure enough, it found 855-99 Oasis. And I want to say we paid about $90 for it. It wasn't a whole lot of money, but now we own that number for life. And it's easy to remember, and it looks so cool and professional. So think about naming your short-term rental. And again, if you can't get a name based upon the phone number, you can always get a real easy 5555 or whatever phone number to remember. And you get that number from Number Barn, and you can use their phone service, but I just went ahead and I ported that number out. LNP, or line number portability, allows you to get a phone number, buy it someplace, and bring it to another carrier. So you may know this if you got a cell phone and you changed from Verizon to AT&T to T-Mobile, you could bring that number to the different carriers. Same thing here. Now, let's talk about the final thing I discussed, which was phone system. No more these big boxes you hang on the wall and you wire phones in your house. This is a virtual cloud-based VoIP or VoIP phone system, okay, voice over IP. And this cloud-based system, there's different manufacturers. There's Grasshopper, there's RingCentral, Vantage, and a whole slew of other ones. Now, I went with RingCentral. I've been in IT for 40 years. RingCentral is the #1 carrier, best quality of service, has more features. It's about $24 a month or so is what we pay. Now, again, you can pay $15 or so with Vantage and Grasshopper and some other ones. But the features you get, I could do SMS with my phone numbers. It'll transcribe the voicemail and email and text it to me. It allows us for conference bridges, both on the phone and on the computer, like a Zoom, so I don't have to pay for that extra service. Okay? It also even allows for faxing to and from if you even wanted to do that. They also provide you a local number as well as an 800 or toll-free number to go with that service. So when I ported over our 855-99 Oasis, I also had a local 305 phone number for my location. Okay? Now, the cool thing about this is it does not matter if I answer my phone or not. It does not matter if my wife answers her phone or not. We set up the RingCentral app on my phone and on my wife's. So when someone calls, it rings the app on both of our phones. In fact, it'll even ring the app on my computer. I can answer a phone call from any device. It rings them all at the same time. So if I'm busy, let's say, for instance, I'm getting a haircut, my wife's app will ring and she can answer the call and she can take the booking or answer any questions, okay? Plus, if you've got a cell phone and you're like me, you set up your DND or Do Not Disturb for your phone so you don't get phone calls in the middle of the night disturbing your sleep. We have it set up where we allow the RingCentral app to ring through the night. So if there is an emergency, we can take the phone call, okay? Again, we believe in that customer service. We also want to make sure we're around in case something happens. We can answer and be attentive to the guest. Again, it does make us look very professional, and it has all these additional features. When someone calls us up, here's the thing I love, one of the best features. We have what's called an IVR, okay? An IVR, you're probably familiar with it. Press 1 for customer service, press 2 for reservations, press 3 for maintenance, okay? So ours is set up, press 1 if you're a bride looking to get married here, press 2 if you're looking for a vacation rental at the Oasis or Heart of Verada, press 3 for a maintenance issue, or press 4 for any other questions. So when someone calls, on the caller ID on the app, it says why they're calling. It's like I'm Kreskin. I know why they're calling. It's a bride-to-be, it's a new booking, or it's maintenance, okay? And that's important because if I'm in the middle of doing something, maybe I'm on a ladder and the phone rings and I see new booking, well, I think I'm gonna take that phone call. But if I see something else, maybe other questions, I might let it go to voicemail if I'm on a ladder and I don't wanna take that phone call right there. So there's some very good benefits, very modest amount per month. And again, it makes your short-term rental pop, stands out above the competition by looking professional, okay? So take a look at our website and look at our Vanity phone number. Look at the offerings with RingCentral and Vantage and the others. and see if Number Barn has a number that you'd like to have for your short-term rental. I thank you for joining me this week. Hit the like and subscribe button below, and we'll see you again next week.